Hello and welcome to the Shooting Up North special interview. On November 12th, All Japan Pro Wrestling presents the Real World Tag League 2023. It's going to kick off in Japan, I believe at Corkin Hall. Joining me today is one of the tag teams that will be participating in that prestigious tournament. Very happy to welcome to the show Cyrus the Destroyer and Ryan Davidson. Guys, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How you doing today, Ryan?
So far, so good, and having Cyrus the Destroyer as my tag partner for the Real World Tag League, it doesn't get much better than that. So all things are well on my side.
Okay, awesome. So first question, what brought you two together as a tag team to be one of the teams participating in the All Japan Pro Wrestling Real World Tag League? What brought you guys together?
Well, I think last year I tagged with Ishikawa in the Real World Tag Team. We took it to the finals.
Yep.
And he let me down. Lost the match for us. So I had to go out to the United States in Texas. And I found a man named Ryan Davidson, another monster that's just like me. So now I know for sure he and we can go there and take the world by storm.
All right. Well, that's do you guys have an official name for the team, or is it just Cyrus and Ryan Davidson? Are you coming up with a name for the team?
I would think that we're going to do something with the monsters
Okay.
of the West or the South of the
Yeah,
United States.
I'm with Cyrus on that, just because, and this is why I know that we are a formidable tag team that is going to not only set the tone, but pretty much ensue chaos anytime anyone wants to step into our way, because All Japan Pro Wrestling, if anybody knows about their history, has had a long history of American Gaijin wrestlers. And not only have they brought the best competitions for the Real World Tag League and other different events, but they brought chaos along with them. So with Cyrus on my side and our collective skills and attributes and strengths, I mean, I really don't see anybody getting in our way from our ultimate goal, which is to win the tag league and get the opportunity at the All Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
So you guys feel you guys are the favorites to win the tournament? Just straight up?
1,000%.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, if I had to place a bet, I'd put it on me and Cyrus. I mean, you'd be foolish not to.
Have you guys teamed before? Or is this the first time you guys are going to be teaming up?
Well, we've never teamed before, but we've
Okay.
been on many shows together, everything.
Okay.
And we know what it's like in that ring by ourselves. So us being a team makes us even more dominant.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the first time you guys are teaming, so nobody's really going to know what to expect from you guys. So you guys basically have the advantage there over the other teams, from the way I see it. Do you guys agree on that? Or?
Absolutely. Let alone the fact, I mean, let's be honest with each other for a second. Cyrus, this is his sixth tour with All Japan Pro Wrestling, and every time he steps foot in that ring, he has proved one thing and one thing: he's a monster. He's a destroyer.
Yeah.
Each and every time he stepped foot in that ring. And as far as myself, this isn't my first rodeo. And I went ahead and beat any and all expectations and destroyed competition when I wrestled in another organization in Japan. And I've been doing it for almost 20 years all over the United States. It's face the best of the best that this industry has to offer. Plus, with expert tutelage that I've gotten from Hall of Fame Booker T, Stevie Ray, and even vocation from Harley Race when he was alive. With our knowledge and skills together, it doesn't matter if we're tagging for the first time or the 100th time. I really just don't see anybody getting past this in any way, shape, or form at this tournament.
I'm sorry, did you say you trained with Harley Race?
Yeah, I've done quite a few different camps personally with Harley Race up there at WLW
wow.
in Missouri when he was alive, and have actually got to personally pick his brain with knowing a lot of the different talent and brothers of the Squared Circle while Harley Race was alive. So yes, I can actually say that I have been not only trained but also helped develop by Harley Race when he was alive. Let alone the fact that I have been under the tutelage of Booker T and Stevie Ray, who's a Hall of Fame tag team known as Harlem Heat, as we all know.
Yeah.
Ever since 2007. So once again, I think I know a thing or two about tag team wrestling, let alone the fact I got a monster as my tag team partner. So with that combined, we pretty much have a definitive edge over any other team in this tournament, bar none.
All right, man. I'm impressed. I grew up watching Harley Race, so that was a, good little story there. A big fan of Harley Race growing up. Him against Dusty Rhodes, terrific feud there. But Cyrus, let me ask you this, Cyrus. Last year, Shuji Ishikawa was your partner. This year, he's going to be your opponent. We're going to talk about the first match in a second. What message do you have for Ishikawa?
Ishikawa, if you give me your head in this first match, I'm going to take it. I'll take it clean off.
Okay, man. Well, that's enough for me. I'm starting to shake here, man. You're starting to freak me out there, Cyrus. But the Real World Tag League, as I said, kicks off on November 12th. And your first match is going to be the main event of the first show, and you're taking on Shuji Ishikawa and Ren Ayabe. This question is for both of you. Ryan, if you want to start first, what's your thoughts on that opening main event match?
My thoughts are basically two things. It's an honor to be a part of this prestigious tournament for All Japan Pro Wrestling. However, I'm not an athlete that is just happy to be there. And even though I respect every competitor that's in this tournament, I'm looking to make a statement. And what bigger statement to make than to not only win our first match in this tournament, but to try and go ahead and set the tone how the rest of the tournament is going to be for anybody that faces Cyrus. And quite frankly, you just said it for my man. Ishikawa-san getting decapitated first chance he gets. And with that kind of tone and that kind of energy, there's no way that we can fail.
All right, Cyrus, you're up. What are your thoughts on the opening match?
Well, as I said before, there's a reason that I brought a different man with me to compete in this tournament. Not different man, a monster. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to go in that main event, and it ain't going to be one of these long, drawn-out main events or anything. This main event will be ended when the bell rings.
All right, man. All right. Now, Ryan, do you think you have big shoes to fill in Ishikawa, being he was Cyrus's partner last year? They went to the finals. Are you thinking about that, or are you not thinking about that at all?
The only shoes that I have to fill, Lewis, are my own.
Okay.
Because, Ishikawa, as great as he's been and all the things that he's done in the industry, the respect is there. But quite frankly, inside that squared circle, man, it's not about just respect or lineage or it's about going in there and making a safe statement and setting the tone. And trust me, Cyrus and I are definitely going to do more than just set the tone. We're bringing chaos with us. So that's how I feel about it.
All right, and that's the first match. You said you're going to set the tone, but it doesn't get.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like when Abdullah and them, they would come through that ring in Corkin Hall and scare all the fans. Guess what? That's what Ryan and I are bringing to the ring. Okay. We're going to scare everyone. Okay, we're going to freak everybody out. No one's safe.
Okay, you're scaring the crap out of me right now, but yeah, no, I get you, man. I get you. Yeah, no, you can. So you're gonna just go out and scare everybody. Yeah, even little kids in the crowd. You're gonna scare them as well.
I don't care who gets in our way.
Okay, man. Well, as I was starting, before you made that point, it doesn't get any easier for you in the second match because you're facing the All Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions Jun Rei Saito. It's going to be a tough match. They're on a huge winning streak right now. They're also the GLEAT G Infinity Tag Team Champions. How crucial is it for you to get a win over the All Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions? And your thoughts on Jun Rei Saito? I'll let Cyrus go. Cyrus, you can go first.
Personally, I've tagged with him, and then I've went against June 1-on-1.
Yep.
June 1-on-1 is weak without his brother Ray.
Okay.
he was strong, but also weak. Like he wasn't used to one-on-one matches. I think that the Saito brothers is a name to be reckoned with in Japan. And what a better way to even make another statement after we've run through Ishikawa and Ayabe, that we run through them.
All right. I'll, Ryan, if you want to answer, if you want to add to that, feel free.
You know, the funny thing about winning streaks is that they don't last forever and they're meant to be broken. And I can tell you this, if anybody wants to think that they can have Cyrus or Ryan Davidson as a stepping stone for their winning streak, then not only will their streak be broken, but their bones will be broken too. And the only thing I have to say on top of that, what Cyrus has already said, is that we'll just do our talking in the ring, and we'll just leave it at that.
All right. Who do you think is going to give you the toughest match? Have you thought about that, or you don't think anyone's going to give you a tough match at all?
I think every match will be tough.
Okay.
Like everybody's going to bring their A game, their strong style, and all that. But you know, they haven't seen anything from Ryan and I together as a tag team, especially from the South in the United States. They don't realize I hit hard. Ryan hits hard. People feared me when I was hitting hard. Now that I have a tag partner in Ryan Davidson that can hit just as hard, oh, the whole world better watch out.
Yeah, well, there's a sleeper team that I think is going to do really well. Ryuki Honda and Yuma Anzai. I think you're facing them on November 26th, if I'm not mistaken. My feeling is they're the sleeper team. Hopefully you take this team seriously, because they're going to be a tough team. But do you think they're going to give you much trouble? You think that team's going to give you much trouble? I think you got the size advantage over them.
You know, with Honda, I owe him a receipt. We had a singles match, and he low blowed me, and he got a lucky pinfall on that bullcrap.
Okay.
This time, with his so-called pretty little face or whatever, I'm going to rip his head off, and then Ryan Davidson will freaking crush him.
Okay, so there you go. So
I love that energy, man.
There
And that's
you
the
go.
energy that Kevin and I are going to bring every single time we step in that ring. It's a beautiful thing.
All right. Zoom just gave me the 10-minute warning, so I have a couple more questions. One team that I have to mention, that December 2nd, it could be a crucial match for both teams. You guys are taking on Yuma Aoyagi, Kento Miyahara. Kento Miyahara, the ace of All Japan Pro Wrestling. I've known Cyrus, you've been in the ring with Kento. It looks like you're getting madder right now. I know you've been in the ring with Kento a few times. Yuma Aoyagi, you have a win over him in the Champion Carnival tournament. I'm going to ask you about that in a second, but they're going to be a tough team. That's going to be a crucial team. So you look really angry right now, Cyrus. So I'll let you respond to that. The team of Yuma Aoyagi and Kento Miyahara. And Ryan, if you want to take it after that, you could go ahead.
You know that Kento Miyahara, he's always had a lucky horseshoe when he's faced me. But this time, I'm going to take that lucky horseshoe and I'm going to stick it up his ass and break it off.
Okay. All right, man.
And then, you know what? No, this is done. With Ryan Davidson as my dang, excuse my language, as my tag partner or fellow monster.
Okay.
We're going to destroy him.
Okay. All right. What are your thoughts on Yuma Aoyagi, Kento Miyahara as a team, Ryan?
Lewis, here's the thing, man.
Okay.
And this is something that was touched on just a little earlier in this interview, was talking about how everybody's going to bring their A game. It was, it's going to be really hard. Anything worthwhile in achieving never comes easy. It's always hard. Pro wrestling is hard. Wrestling in Japan is hard. Going against someone like Ryan Davidson and Cyrus is hard. But trust me when I say no one's going to hit harder. No one's going to slam anybody harder, and no one's going to dominate this tournament like Ryan Davidson and Cyrus. So as far as it being Kento Miyahara, whether it's Ishikawa-san, it doesn't matter who's in the ring with us. We're bringing that nice, hard-hitting Southern style right to All Japan Pro Wrestling and continuing the tradition of all the gaijins before us. And we're going to dominate and create chaos every step of the way.
Now, Cyrus, I want to bring this up. You hold a victory. I mentioned you hold a victory over Yuma Aoyagi at Champion Carnival. Should he get past Katsuhiko Nakajima on November 5th, are you going to ask him for a title shot because you do hold a singles victory over him? Or are you going to demand a title shot?
Hey, my only focus right now is on Ryan Davidson and I getting the tag title.
Fair enough.
And you know what? After that, after we show our dominance and everything, yeah, we'll take every belt All Japan has to offer.
Okay. All right, man. So we're going to wrap this up here. Last statement from both of you. I'll let you give a final message for the other teams in the Real World Tag League tournament. So, Ryan, if you want to start, leave your final message, and then Cyrus, you can go ahead.
I'm not going to sit there and try and sugarcoat anything for anyone. This tournament's going to be hard, and it's going to be very, very painful for each and every competitor that steps in the ring. But I can tell you this right now, Cyrus and Ryan Davidson are going to bring more pain and more violence than any other team in this exact tournament. And, you know, I like how no one knows what to expect from us. That is a sweet spot to be in, because no one's ever going to expect the amount of carnage that Cyrus and I are going to lay at the Real World Tag League. And I like to be unexpectedly underrated, because trust me, when we let loose, and we will, it's chaos for everybody.
All right, Cyrus, you're up, man. Let us know. Give us the last message, Cyrus.
Ryan Davidson and Cyrus, the true two monsters of All Japan Pro Wrestling. When we get there, oh my God, the havoc and carnage that we're going to bring on the whole organization. You better be ready. You better hold on to those belts tight right now, because after we're done, we're leaving with all of them.
All right, man. Well, I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. I'll be watching on November 12th. Good luck in your first match. Good luck for the whole tournament, but we'll start with good luck the first match against Shuji Ishikawa and Ren Ayabe. That's your it's a main event, big match. Again, I'll be watching, but I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. Okay, well, if you don't want to say thank you, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I'll say something, Lewis. I'll say something.
Okay.
I'll say something. You're welcome.
All right. I thank you. Oh, I don't know if you're a Texas Ranger fan or not. I just want to, but if you are, congratulations.
I am not a South Oklahoma Ranger fan. I am forever a two-time World Series champion Houston Astro fan.
Okay.
So all I can say is that congratulations to the South Oklahoma Rangers on their very first about time World Series, because they've always choked for year after year after year.
Okay.
And the Astros had to go in and show it how it was done. And then finally they got their up and comings. And don't worry, we can always let one slide. But trust me, next year we're going to bring it back to H-Town, because that's what the Astros do.
All right, that's what the Astros do. The Astros that lost in 1986 to this team too. Okay, so we'll
the Mets. Oh, yeah, but that's the last time the Mets have been worth anything.
Yeah, I know they have their troubles. They have their troubles.
Good point.
Go Braves. Go Braves.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Again, lots of luck. Yeah. I'll be rooting for you guys, and again, I'll be watching. And
appreciate it.
Safe flight, and have a great tournament.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Take care.
Thanks, sir.